Hello. Let's talk about fear. The fear that might be holding you back. I want you to think about some of the times in your life when you've really wanted to do something, but you didn't do it. Think about that small child that wants to jump off the high dive board into the swimming pool. They climb the ladder excited. All the friends are doing it and having so much fun. But when it becomes their turn, they can't jump. They turn around and climb back down the ladder wishing they could. We've all experienced this. I know I have. I'm Polster with Positively Helping Consultants. I can remember a couple of times when I was a teenager, I would see a pretty girl that I wanted to meet. I wanted to just walk over and say hi, but I didn't. Instead, I left wishing I could. Look, folks, here we are adults, and we're still doing it. We know what we want, but we're scared. There's a risk involved, and we start thinking about what if I fail. Then we even justify it and say it's better safe than sorry. I'm making this video because I want to help you succeed. I want to help you improve the quality of your life. The truth is, it's not better safe than sorry. The truth is, fear and growth go hand in hand. Understanding this will improve your life. I want to take you through the growth process and show you what happens in our minds when we experience this fear. Understanding this really is the key to freedom. I'm going to use the stick person to illustrate this mental process we go through. This is the stick person. The larger circle represents our mind and the smaller circle is our body. The mind is divided into two parts. The conscious mind is what we call the thinking mind. The subconscious mind we call the emotional mind. The emotional mind dictates the vibration our body is in, which moves into action and determines the results we get. Now, if you've never seen the stick person before, I made a video on YouTube that's called Stuck in a Rut, Wayne Polster Coaching. Go there and you'll get an in-depth explanation of the stick person, because this really is the most valuable information you'll ever come across in your life. If you've never seen this, go there. You'll be glad you did. Now, my mentor, Bob Proctor, this fear that we all experience in our life, he calls it the terror barrier. The psychological barrier that we all experience, the terror barrier, we're either going to bounce off of it or we're going to crash right through it. Now, if we bounce off of it, we're toast. We're sunk. Nothing's going to happen for us. But if we gain a knowledge of what's going on inside of us, that's going to enable us to crash right through that terror barrier into freedom. And then we're going to get what we want. Let's look at it. I'm going to move this out of the way. The first step in the growth process we refer to as bondage. Here's a person that's getting results that they do not want. They're getting X-type results. We'll call it X-type results, X being the unknown factor. They're experiencing X-type conditioning in the subconscious mind, which is putting their body in X-type vibration, producing X-type behavior, and it's determining their X-type results. Now, what kind of thoughts do you think this person's thinking? They're thinking thoughts in harmony with their conditioning. They're thinking X-type thoughts. This person usually goes through life in this vibration and getting these results, usually their whole entire life. They're stuck in bondage. They're not free to grow. You see, a person that's earning $50,000 a year is not thinking the thoughts of a person that earns $150,000 a year. Now let's look at the next step in the growth process. We're going to call the next step reason. Now the person is entertaining a new idea. We'll call that new idea a Y-type idea. In the conscious mind, they're thinking about living the life that they really want to live. But the conditioning is still the same in the subconscious mind. Still X-type conditioning in the subconscious mind. Still X-type vibration, X-type behavior, X-type results. Nothing's changed for this person because they're only thinking about what they want in the conscious mind. You see, we can see the picture of what we want. We can think about what we want. But nothing happens because we haven't internalized it and turned it over to our subconscious mind yet. We haven't become emotionally involved with it and started thinking about actually doing something about it. It's only in our conscious mind. Now let's look and see what happens if a person does get emotionally involved with the idea and wants to step out and act on it, wants to step out and do the thing that they're thinking about. We're going to call the next step in the growth process conflict. This is where we're going to hit the terror barrier. Let's think about this for a minute. We said it's the conditioning in the subconscious mind that dictates the vibration the body's in. Feeling is a word we invented that describes the vibration our body's in. If I say, I'm not feeling very good today, I could say I'm consciously aware that I'm in a very negative vibration. And on the other hand, if I say, oh, I'm feeling wonderful today, I could say I'm consciously aware that I'm in a very positive vibration. Now this person is thinking about the life they really want to live. They're thinking about what they want. And they start to get emotionally involved with it. And like we said, it's the conditioning in our subconscious mind that dictates the vibration our body's in. Now this person just moved into an XY vibration. That's a very chaotic vibration. Instantaneously they start thinking about things that could go wrong. They start doubt and worry set up on the conscious mind. Instantaneously on the subconscious level it's referred to as fear. And on the physical level it's called anxiety. All hell is breaking loose in this person. They want to step out and do it, and they hit the terror barrier and they bounce off of it, and they go right back into bondage. This happens to everyone. It happens at warp speed, at the speed of light. It happens so fast. They think, I want to do it, but I'm scared. I've got the money, but what if I fail? We've all been through this. Now that we see what's going on in our mind and what's happening and what's causing the fear, let's erase this. And let's talk about what happens if we do decide to go for it and do it. If we decide to overcome our fear and crash right through that terror barrier, now we're over here on the side to freedom. We're actually doing what we want. Nothing changes for this person. This person is still worrying and scared, and fear is in the subconscious mind, and is still experiencing anxiety in the body. But now they're doing it, and they're getting different results. They're getting Y-type results. Now, it's over the repetition of being emotionally involved with the Y-type idea that eventually this X-top conditioning is just going to fade away and disappear. And over time, we're going to find ourselves very comfortable living in our new life, living this Y-top life, what we really wanted. We're living in freedom. Now what happens to this person that's living the life that they really want, and now they get a new idea? Well, when they get a new idea, then the Y becomes the X, and they have to start all over again and go back through the growth process. But now they're going through it with experience. Now they know what's happening to them. They know what's causing the fear. And it's not so scary as it was before, because they know when they crash through that terror barrier that it's all going to work out for good. Now when we get an understanding of this, we're going to learn how to create the life we really want to live. I want you to go through this, watch this video several times till you get a good understanding of what's going on. And the next time you think about what you really want, think about it. Do I really want it? And when you feel that terror barrier come up, you're going to know what's happening. And you're going to know if you bounce off of it, you're toast. Nothing's going to happen. And if you crash right through it into freedom, then you're going to get what you really want. I enjoyed making this video for you. I hope it's helpful. I know that if you watch it several times and you get an idea of it, that it's going to really help your life. I'd love to hear from you. I'm Wayne Polster, and my email is reachwayne44@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you.